Hey guys, DVSGames here. Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. So, we're coming to a close of the season. We got a few missions that have been reset, so we can go ahead and take a look at those. As you can see right now, the one for the season mission is to win 8 matches with 40 total power. So at this point, I've already unlocked all the season rewards. I'm working on getting credits so that I can unlock the rest of Pool 2, and I'm getting ready to use that going into next season. So here's the missions we've got right now. Win a location with 4 cards, not a problem, we did that already. We got win a location with only 1 card, play 6 cost cards, and then, like I said, there was the hard one, or I'm sorry, not the hard one, the season mission of winning with 40 total power. So this is gonna be the deck that we're using. It's got a couple of different win conditions. It's got Double Dinosaur, who can win in a location all by himself. We've got the Collector, who will be using the card draw mechanic that we have to go ahead and build himself up as a secondary threat. We have the card draw package in the form of our Agent 13. When you play the Collector on turn 2, on turn 3 you drop her and maybe a Cable, get a couple more cards in your hand, makes your Collector bigger. Cable definitely gives you a little bit of intel on what your opponent is playing, as well as keeping your hand full for Double Dinosaur, so that's a great thing. We also have Sentinel, who replaces himself, as well as gives you bodies in a location if you need to try to fight for it. And then our last ones are White Queen, who again gives you some intel on your opponent and what they're playing. It also gives you quite possibly another win condition if you pull, say, a Doctor Doom or maybe even an Odin and you don't have one in your own hand. And then we have Moon Girl, who will double up your hand and make your Devil Dinosaur super huge. With the amount of card draw that's in this deck, though, Moon Girl is on the verge of getting chopped. Granted, there are times that it comes in very handy to get double Devils, or to double up your hand and get double Shang-Chi's. But right now, more than likely, she's going to be the one that I cut out of here. We have Iceman, and we have Scarlet Witch here for some location disruption. If we happen to see something that we don't like, or we happen to get, a bar with no name or a Luke's bar, we can definitely blow up the location, turn it into something else so that we can use it for more slots for our cards. And then after that, we also have our Iceman, who is going to disrupt their mana curve or their energy curve, make them play a little bit off curve. He's actually very, very useful. I assume that he's doing his job well, because it has definitely come in handy a couple of times in games. We have Lizard, who again can force an opponent to contest a location, so it kind of draws power away from your other location. You can drop Lizard in one spot, Collector in the middle, and then your Double Dino on the end, and they've got 3 spots you gotta fight for. Shang-Chi is just an amazing surprise removal card. Works really well in this deck. There have been very few times that I've had him in hand and I'm like, man, I wish I had something else. So, very welcome addition. And then after that, we got Odin. Odin works with almost every card in the deck. There's so many on reveals in this deck, so you get extra card draw, you get extra activations for the mana increase. Of course, that doesn't really help you because that happens on turn 6. But let's go ahead and get into our matches and show you guys how the deck works. So here in particular, we've got a Kiln, which won't let us play after turn 4. So we can go ahead and drop Collector in here, and we'll pose a threat because we can continuously build him. He'll drop a Sunspot, not a problem, gets a little bit extra power. And we've got Mirror Island and Nidvaler. So we'll drop Agent 13 in Mirror Island, and we'll blow up the Nidvaler because we're probably not going to be able to contest that. The Agent 13 got us a Gamora, definitely helpful. Sunspot is going to start trying to run away with it with the extra power. So what we can do here is drop White Queen just to make her bigger, and again put a little bit more pressure on him with the Sunspot. Okay, he's aware that we're going to try to blow him up. So alright, he's going to drop Wasp and Cyclops, and I think he overcommitted here, so we're good with this. We've got 11 power on Mirror Island, and it's going to continue to grow. Nogaroma gave us a card, which also gave us a power up for Collector. Now with 5 mana here, we can drop Gamora, knowing he's going to probably try to contest the middle. And if not, we just get a huge body there. Go ahead and snap on him, and obviously he tried to play something. We're going to contest it. And of course, he's going to negate our power and push us down. So we're alright with that. Now let's see, we've got Double Dino on the right. Pretty sure we can take that without contest. Abomination, that's huge. Hazmat again, and Luke Cage to boost his guys back up. Tricky plays, just not enough at the end. Awesome, we'll take it. Get our rewards back up to 112 and go into our next match. So that match happened. It let you see how the different attack aspects of Double Dino on one side, Collector on the other. So this one, let's go ahead and take a look at it. See, now this one is a little bit different. It allows you to play your cards out and just that's kind of one of the things I like about the deck. You don't necessarily have to hold your cards in your hand at all times. Now we know he's playing Nova, so he's probably playing some kind of destroy deck. So the cable will give us that intel. What do we pull from him? We pull a Sabretooth. Yeah, definitely a destroy deck of some sort. And we've got Superflow. Of course, we have something in that location, so it's going to hurt us. We'll just go ahead and drop Collector here. He's got Wolverine. Carnage is going to blow up his board and make his guys stronger. It's alright, we should be okay with this. He'll probably drop Death Clock on the next turn there. So here we can drop White Queen. She's just a bigger body, and she'll give us one of the cards out of his hand. We can see what else he's got in store for us. Quite possibly it'll be his turn 6 drop, or maybe a turn 5 drop, which will be next turn. And definitely something we can use, at least with the intel that we get out of it. We'll feign the confidence, snap for effect. He uses Death Clock, okay. Takes out our Scarlet Witch, so that's kind of harsh, but we're still winning at this location here. Or we're not winning right now, but we are going to win. We got Null, so that's awesome. On turn 5, we'll drop Double Dino here because we have nearly a full hand. So we should be alright with this. And this actually leads us with a turn 6 play where we can drop Moon Girl and Sentinel. And that should be super helpful. So yeah, we pretty much win the middle lane without being contested. We'll drop 7 extra power here, which will actually boost up our Collector. Yeah, that one little extra wasn't enough for him, and we're able to take both locations. Awesome, great, good to go. And we'll go ahead and get into our final match here. As you can see, I did edit quite a bit of it out, jumping back and forth between having to play all these 2-cost, 5-cost cards. The deck happens to have them all, which is great. But we got some extra credits, some extra season XP, and some gold. And then here, I'm going to go ahead and forward all the way to the end. It did take me about an hour and a half to get all the matches where I was able to win with 40 power at, at multiple locations, and just trying to get as many cubes as I could. You did notice at the beginning of the video, I started out at rank 110. I do believe I climbed all the way up to, I think it was rank 119 at the end of this video. But yeah, here's a perfect example. We got Iceman turn 1, Collector turn 2, Isle of Silence is great for us. We'll drop Lizard in here because his -4 power, if they have 4 on their side, doesn't take effect. So we can go ahead and use this to our advantage. He drops something into slot 1, which is Wave. Now, this kind of scares me because we might be getting Galactus, which is not the best, definitely. And I really should take advantage here and play out like my Odin or the Abomination that I pulled or something, but I don't. He plays out Iron Man, so at this point I'm not exactly sure what it is that he's going for, but we can go ahead and drop out our Moon Girl here, get our Devil Dino, just in case he plays a magic. As of right now, I think we're alright. We can play the Devil Dino and actually get our middle location 1. And we'll just put a little bit of extra power over here. Yeah, I mean, he's going to contest the middle, which is totally fine with us. He ends up getting the Mystique, the Double Patriot, and just enough for us to win. We barely take it with the 17 on the left and the Devil Dino right down the middle. So again, we reach 119. The deck is worth using so I can go ahead and climb. If I'm able to do this well in the infinite climbing, I'm pretty sure I can climb the infinite in regular ladder. So long as I stay in the pool 2 cards. The next video, I'll go ahead and open up some collection levels, see what cards that we get, and hopefully I have all the pieces I need to reformulate a new deck. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed watching how the deck works. I really thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Laters.